Hey everyone out there on YouTube, my name's Tim, and lately I've been watching the videos for the Blasphemy Challenge, and as I've been watching them, what I've started to notice is that most of you who have posted videos denying the existence of the Holy Spirit, the reason that you're doing it is most of you say that you grew up in church, you went to church growing up, and now that you've gotten older, you've seen that God doesn't really exist, or that you look at the church and you see the church is full of hypocrites. And I'm not here to say that the church is perfect. I'm not here to say the church isn't full of hypocrites, because I do think the church is full of hypocrites. And honestly, I don't like how most churches are run. I don't think they're very godly myself. But the thing what I found is you can't judge the God on the way the church is run. You can't judge God because a few people are hypocrites. Because people are people. People will always let you down. People aren't really that trustworthy, but God is. God is always there. He's always willing to forgive you. He's always there to help. You know, as I was watching the videos, I did some research into what blasphemy is and what in that. And what I found is blasphemy, as you're saying, is by saying, if I deny the existence of the Holy Spirit, that you are blaspheming against God, and you're going against Matthew 6, I believe it is, saying that the unforgivable sin. And what I found is that's not actually what blasphemy is. Blasphemy is whenever you continuously deny the existence. If you are mad at God and you are denying the existence of God and angry at God for what He's done, that means that you have not committed the unpardonable sin. If God is still talking to you, if you can still feel that, that means that you've not committed that sin. Because even in that verse, if you read it, Jesus is not saying that the Pharisees and all that had committed the unforgivable sin. He's just saying that they needed to watch out. Something though, as I noticed, most of you claim to be atheists. The creators, I've watched some of the interviews with the creators of the Blasphemy Challenge. They claim to be atheists. But what I found was there was a man, his name was Pascal, and he came up with the idea of Pascal. He called it the Pascal's wager. He was a philosopher back quite a while ago. He's one of the creators who helped create mathematics. Very, very smart man. But what his wager said is, as a Christian, if it comes to the end, whenever you die, if you're wrong, what do you have to lose? If you're a Christian and you die, and for myself, if I die and I'm wrong, there is no God. The world just happened by random chance. If I'm wrong, what do I have to lose? And what he came up with is, as a Christian, you have nothing to lose. God, because if God's not real, then all what will happen is I will die, I will go into the grave, I will be eaten by worms. That's it. It's the end. It's over. But as an atheist, if you're wrong, then what do you have to lose? If you're wrong and I'm right, and I believe that God exists and that there's a heaven, well then there must be a hell. So if you're wrong and you deny and you do not live for God, then what you lose is an eternity of living with God and an eternity in hell. And hell is not this good party place and all that. Hell is a horrible, horrible place. So Pascal's idea was that it would be better to live a life following God and take the chance of being wrong than to live a life as an atheist and take the chance of being wrong. Because if you as an atheist are wrong, you have so much more to lose than myself, who's believing that there is a God. Now, I'm not here to preach at you. I'm not here to condemn you. I don't know anything about you. I'm just here to ask you to consider it. Look into it more. Don't give up on God because of people in a church. Because people will always disappoint you. But that's where you have to trust in God. One of my favorite movies is The Count of Monte Cristo. And in the movie, the main character, he's talking to the priest. And he goes, I don't believe in God. And the priest came back with the saying, which I love, and it goes, it doesn't matter God still believes in you. And I just want to leave you with that, just to remind you, God still believes in you. It's never too late to come back to God. It's never too late to come to Him if it's the first time. And I just hope that you will consider what I've said. Don't just blow me off. Look into it. Do some research into it. And if you come out in the end and you decide that you still don't believe in God, well, that's your right. That's your free will to be able to do it. But I just hope that you'll consider what I've said. Leave me a note of what you think. If you have any questions, hopefully I'll be able to answer them. But I just consider what I've said. And this is Tim signing out. I hope that you have a good night.